Good morning, everybody. Another work day on the Rancho, and I've got a lot that I would like to get accomplished today. I always do, but then something else comes up and it makes it like 4 times longer or whatever. So we're moving more into springtime. Good morning, Tiger, over there, heading out. We're heading into springtime here. I know it's not even February yet, but spring comes early here in California. And in 2 weeks, the fruit trees will be budding out. So we need to do a few things today. So let me show you what we need to do. The weather's going to get lousy over the next couple days, back to the 30s and cold. So I'm going to have another chance here. See, when I did the cleaned out the gutters over here, I kind of left a mess over here. I need to rake this out and put it on a grind pile. That would be a good thing to do. I'm not too worried about the weeds growing in the garden, but let's make our way over here. I think I'll start in the front with an issue that I've been having. When I first bought the property in 2011, there was a big dead tree, a tree of shame on the front lawn. There wasn't a lawn, there was a brown spot. And this tree of shame was removed. I had it removed with 4 other trees here on the Rancho because it was, well, it was really gloomy, right? And I don't do gloomy. But anyway, years later now, let's fast forward. Here's some of the stuff from the gutter job. Years later now, as the stump starts to disintegrate, the ground actually develops a pretty big low spot here. So I have bought some bags of soil that I'm going to put down after I cut the lawn here, and then I'm going to put down the weed and feed on it. Okay, guy's taking a nice rest on it. So many chairs that people throw out here. I bought some weed killer. I'd like to get rid of some of the weeds. Here's the topsoil I bought to level that up, and then we'll put the weed and feed and everything on, and that should be good. I need to clean out these rain gutters here. This is working pretty well. I bought some caulk to caulk that, so that has so many complex bends on it, it has been leaking. And then I need to do the shine shack here and get that cleaned out. I also need to raise these lights again and get that back over on the third side. So let's go over here. I have some low spots over here that developed too, where trees were removed. So I'm gradually going to fill them in. As I get filled there, you can see the grass grows like crazy here. Luckily the fence is still holding up in the back. Let's go over here. Soil's deep. You can see how close we are. This is going to be my last chance. I need to get the almond tree planted here. And look at this crazy thing where Tio cut that in July, and look at how that is gone crazy here. So I need to raise that up and keep I don't want it to overgrow to this side to overshadow the orchard. Still picking. You see how much rain got. There we go there. Still picking oranges and harvesting. So I need to get in here and cut all this back, get the grass cut, and then I'm going to plant the almond tree and get that trimmed out. And if I survive all this today, I'm going to cut all the grass. So let me get the ladder out and let's get started clearing out the gutters. chance to clear off some of these lights too. Start to get a lot of spider web on it. All right, here we go. Never ends. Because of these huge redwood trees. I'm just going to make my way down this side. The other side is even worse. Well, you should have taken care of it, Brody. I know. I hear it all the time. I'll come back with the hose, but I got this side emptied out here. The downspout's okay. It's got a nice deep funnel that goes down to it, but this is pulled away a little bit, so we're going to have to secure that. That's always something around here. And I told you this side is a lot worse over here. You're going to get the sun in your eyes. Sound like somebody just got shot in the neighborhood. I heard a boom and then screaming. I'll have to see if the cops come over. That apartment house is very lively, to say the least. This is where a lot of my hard wiring goes for the internet, but you can see how stuffed this is. Alright, let's get cleaning. It's nice and warm today. I'm going to take advantage of it before that cold wave comes in. So this side is all done. I still have to go out to the outside there on the other side of the big double gate. The main truck and RV entrance to the Rancho. You can still see some up there. But I did get this side completed here. It's going to be a little more difficult on the other side because I have all the trees there in barrels. I'm just going to have to do the best I can over there. I also need to cut back some of the trees. I think we're looking pretty good here. I just have to get a little bit on the side there, but at the end I'm going to come back and rinse them all out here. I may actually go up on the other side here and get it from the other side of the roof here. It might be easier. It's done. The other issue is I want to trim back these orange trees now and get all the growth that I cut off over here to be ground up. This is the orange tree that's very disappointing to me, the Palestine orange. It's like year after year after year. So I'm going to cut this baby back really severely. I'm also going to cut back where we're approaching the side of the shine shack here. As you can see back in here, back by the water pump and the well. And I'll get that removed some. So it's easier to get in here and get this all cleaned out. Ooh, just catching my breath here. So I'm gonna do that now. This is really full on this side. So I'm gonna get out the power, get the extension cord, and we're gonna give these a really good haircut today. Get that nice and down so we keep that to a good height. I'm gonna have to get the ladder for this baby. Whew. called shock treatment. In other words, this is your wake-up call. We'll get around the right side and then the left side, and their shock therapy will be over today, and the bill will be in the mail. I'm happy with that cut. That should really shock that baby. I've cut back the Meyer lemon. The Valencia, I want to continue to get a little height to it because Valencia oranges really have good hang time. In other words, they can hang for months and months and months. Pick them in summer, they're still good, whereas the navel oranges, like the Robertson navel over there, you really have to use them by, say, mid-February, or they start to get the soil will actually start to draw the moisture out of the oranges, especially if it's dry conditions. We certainly don't have that this year, so I'm working back in here now. I'm just going for the full-on glory today, right? I might as well grab the rest of this while I'm at it. So, whoo, ooh, breathing heavy now. Got all that finally trimmed out, that Lady Banks roses, and the other side's really the show side, so nothing's been trimmed over there. But you can see I got down this whole side. Some people have asked me before, why do you need to clear out the bottoms of citrus trees and keep them trimmed? Because you need some air circulation around there. It's a warm and humid day, and the more air that can circulate through, the better. I had to hack out to get my little, I love my little cactus farm back here, all my lovelies, so I had to give them a bit of freedom today. A little bit of light. I cut down the sour orange tree, got that cut shaped up pretty good, and now I just have to come over here and grab these ones, and I should be ready to get up top side and do that gutter over there. Still got plenty of juice in the tank. Oh, having a nice juice break here. Got warm today and it's very humid here. It's crazy how still January. Well, the good news is I've got all of the citrus trees cut back. Like I said, I'm leaving the Valencia there. Let that continue to be the queen of the orchard here. But I certainly got the other ones cut back, and I'll be able to pull out and get the weed eater out and get all this cleaned up and moving ahead with spring cleaning. But there's now good air circulation in the back, so I can get up on the ladder now and finish cleaning out the gutter here, and then I'm going to get the bags of mulch and other things and get them up here on the deck next to Bird's wire, so I keep the ground all free when I run the mower around. It's looking good. I just wasted an hour on this goofy cheap Chinese electric chainsaw. I'm going to get me a little Husqvarna and doing up. There's no economizing on chainsaws, because as soon as I put it to it to start working this, kaboom, you can see what happened there. So we're going to have to let this go. So I think what we're going to do now is get everything raked out, and I'm going to get everything on top of the concrete here and start getting the mowing done. All right, the day is slipping away. We're goofing off too much. This was a lot more than it looks like getting this. I also cleaned out all the initial weeding for the planter box there. I'm trying to get everything onto the green, so when I come along with the mower, I can just grind it up here tomorrow I'm gonna, I mean, this has been hours now. I thought this might take a couple hours, but I'm deep in the third hour now. Getting this all detangled and unmessified back here. And I didn't expect I'd be taking a half hour on a crappy chainsaw working on that. But this is all pretty nicely cleared out. So it's time to fire up the mower. And then once we get that done, I'm definitely going to call it a day today. So there will be a part 2 tomorrow. So let me get the mower going. Oh, 6 hours later and still not completed, but I'm pretty much tapped for the day. I always think I'm going to get more done than I actually do. But I've made significant progress, but I didn't anticipate problems with this crappy electric chainsaw. And of course, whenever you work around citrus with the spikes on it, for those of you who don't know, citrus trees have hella thorns on them, and they can really bite in no matter what you're wearing, unless I guess you're wearing chain mail. But let's look around and see. I didn't get a chance to flush the downspouts yet, but I've got a lot done today. It pulls us closer to a nice springtime here. Let's check it out. First and foremost was really, well, I did cut the grass in the back here as long as I'm at it. I try to do everything at one time to keep things kind of uniform. That's about as green as you'll ever see it. It's certainly not grass. It's all weeds, but we can fake it for a month and just pretend that it's really nice, right? I didn't get a chance to keep moving forward with the tree of doom here, this non-fruiting mulberry tree. This thing is just insane. This tree is just, I don't know anywhere. It's just demonic, right? How fast it goes. I mean, it's even got a weird shape to it, right? So, but I did get this really cleared out back here and opened up, and it's a lot cleaner than it was. This is going to be junk, this lawnmower, when the special trash pickup comes. So I'm happy about that. And then coming around the other side here, I was also able to get the Lady Banks roses finished being cut pretty much. And I like to be able to walk around the orchard. I maintain good spacing between trees and everything, and I like to have the airflow here. But now this is opened up, it gives my nice little cactus a chance to keep thriving back here. But this is really opened up and gotten pretty nice now. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to call it a day. And thank you for being along. I will be out tomorrow. I've got more work to do here. There's more raking and cleaning, especially on this side. But I think things are coming along pretty good here on the Rancho. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. And spring will be here before you know it. And thumbs up are appreciated. Thanks, everybody.